Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, Lucy the Antigua Tarot, and I am here to do your tarot reading for the month of April 2017. And I have been doing 3-card spreads now for the last 3-4 months, and now I am doing the cross 5-card spreads, 5 positions. Position number 1, you have the Page of Cups. Position number 2, you have the Two of Wands. Position number 3, you have the Star. Okay, so you have the Page of Cups. Let me just pull that a little bit closer so you guys can see it. Position 1, Page of Cups. Position 2, you have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Okay. Position 3, you guys have the Major Arcana, the Star. Awesome card. There she is. A little bit closer so you guys can see it. Alright, for position number 4, crowning your reading, you have the Four of Cups. Okay. And then position 5, which is at the base of your reading. Pull these over a little bit to the side. You have, guys, you have another Major Arcana, the Death card. Okay. So that is your spread for the month of April 2017. So let's take a look at it, and let's begin with the position 1, which you have that Page of Cups. And position 1 is talking about your situation at this moment, Sagittarius, okay? And the Page of Cups is all about trust and conviction. Trust and conviction. And this page in particular represents the ability to give your time and your friendship lovingly and freely. And this card brings innocence and purity, and this is because the emotions come crystalline and bright. It speaks of a lightness of being, an openness of what feels good, fresh, and new. It also communicates the receptivity you possess to the ideas, to the energies, and the feelings of others. So go by what your intuition tells you, Sagittarius, so that you may know whom you can or cannot trust. And that's what this card is saying. Now, everyone knows you demonstrate sensitivity towards those that are around you, Sagittarius, but with this page, your sensitivity is highly heightened. You enter a time of hope and optimism where you can afford to be flexible and to have an open heart. Okay. This card may signify a new and tender beginning in a relationship and the ability to put your trust in those that are around you, Sagittarius. Okay. Really positive center that you have right now. A lot of good promise, a lot of good energy coming in. Now, this is the position that you are in right now, position number 1, and it is asking you to reflect upon the question that asks, what are your feelings about trust? Okay, so what are your feelings about trust with this Page of Cups, Sagittarius? And the Page of Cups is about trust and conviction. So what are your feelings about trust? And this is the situation at this moment for you with this card, Sagittarius. Now, to the right of your Page of Cups, you have the Two of Wands. And this is in position number 2 of the spread. And this is speaking about, this position is speaking about influences leading to this moment. Influences that are leading you to this particular moment right now. Okay? And you have the Two of Wands there. And this card is talking about the idea that you are standing on the threshold of new experiences. And before you move forward, it is important that you first look back and come to terms with your past. Okay? Come to terms with your past. Perhaps maybe there were issues of trust because maybe you are, because this card is promising you friendships, new experiences with this page, with this Two of Wands. It's important that before you move forward, to take a look back and come to terms with your past, with your feelings about trust, maybe. Okay, Sagittarius. Now, this card is also saying that you need to examine everything that has gone before, with all its trials and joys. All of it has brought you to this moment. Okay. Now, it's asking you to give thanks, or reminding you actually to give thanks for your lessons learned and for the gifts and blessings emerging from these experiences. And this card, this Two of Wands, is reminding you that reflection and assimilation are vital in the process of welcoming in the new. Okay, reflection and assimilation are vital in the process of welcoming in the new. You need to release your baggage from the past. That seems to be a really important message here. After you release this past, Sagittarius, you can move through your world with confidence. And in the process, encountering new opportunities that are being offered to you. Yeah. Now, this number 2 card is also asking you a question to reflect upon. Remember that this is position number 2, which are the influences that are leading you to this moment. Okay, with this two of Wands. And reflection is asking you to consider if are you now ready to welcome in a new phase in your life. Okay, are you ready to welcome in a new phase in your life? What are your feelings about trust? And are you ready to welcome this new phase in your life? In position number 3, to the left side of your, to the left side of the card in the center, the Page of Cups, you have the Star. And this is in position number 3, which is the direction you are moving in or towards. And the Star brings to you many warm feelings and a calm sense in your heart. Things may have been tumultuous in the past, but now they are calm and serene, it's saying here. Hopes are blooming like a garden in springtime, promising multiple possibilities in your life. Very positive card. With spring coming in, you regain your freedom. With this card, Sagittarius, you are now able to bring your dreams and desires to a state of manifestation. Amazing. Bliss and inner peace become a reality for bringing benevolence to you and the world. So you are now able to bring your dreams and desires to a state of manifestation, and bliss and inner peace become a reality for you, bringing you goodwill to you and the world that's around you. Beautiful message for a beautiful card. Now, this card, the star, is also telling you, Sagittarius, that this is the time of hope, renewal, healing. You can now be who you truly are. You are full of trust in the power of your intuition and your inner knowing. Your clarity of vision brings a new purpose to your life. And this clarity and this vision will help you to fulfill the commitments in life. So now is the time to dream your dreams again and to bring them into form. Just like I previously said, it's kind of giving me this message again, or giving you the message again, because now is the time to dream your dreams and to bring them into form, because your confidence in yourself is blossoming. And that makes total sense. At this point in time, with this card, you feel connected to yourself and to the rest of the world. And so now is the time to trust in this wonderful ability to fulfill your needs, allowed by the opportunities presented to you with this card. So this is the direction you're moving into. And it's asking you to reflect on the idea of your garden blooming with promise of multiple possibilities. So, do you know in which direction you want this good fortune to manifest? In what direction are you going to take this good fortune towards or into? And that is the reflection for this card. Okay? Really beautiful. Now, crowning your reading in the 4th position, you guys have the 4 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups is all about emotion. And it's in position number 4, which is asking or showing or maybe hinting as to how those people that are around you see you and feel about you. Now, this is, when they say people that are around you, this is a general reading. It could be in reference to your significant other, or it can be in reference to maybe perhaps some people that you're working with, or certain family members. I mean, somebody who's really important to you right now, perhaps. And so this position is all about how the people that are around you feel about you and how they see you. And you're getting the 4 of Cups, which is emotion. And the 4 of Cups shows that you have the support of others around you, and that this enables you to feel nourished and cherished. Okay? Yeah. That's really awesome. Now, you give a great deal of yourself to those who you care for, and you are comfortable and willing and able to receive love in return. There is a childlike quality with this card. a sense of openness and innocence. Now, with the Four of Cups, it is important that you enjoy the support of others without allowing yourself to rely on it, the support. It is good to have the support, but there is also a need for you guys to be able to stand alone and know that your strength truly comes from within and not from those around you. Okay, Sagittarius? By realizing this, you are able to resist any temptation to lean on others or to allow them to lean too heavily on you. Yeah. And through this process, through this awakening of standing on your own 2 feet, being emotionally independent up to a certain healthy point, a healthy balance of energy may be obtained. And it's also, it's stating that emotion stands for energy and motion, or energy in motion. Because emotion, exactly, that's what it is. It's feelings that we feel inside very deeply, which in turn give us the impulse to move, to do something about our emotions, to act out our emotions. And in the midst of a time of change, it is important to maintain your center and your sense of self. So keep a healthy balance of this energy. Okay, it's very possible that you'll be able to achieve that. And that is the Four of Cups. It's really quite beautiful, and it is the number 4, which 4 also speaks of balance. Now, with position number 4, as I said earlier, it's how others see you and feel about you. The question of reflection here is, what supports you in your current situation? What or whom, perhaps, okay, support you in your current situation that you are right now? Think about that. You might know the answer immediately, and sometimes we have to really think about it. Oftentimes we're not really aware of where our support's coming from. Yeah. Now, in position number 5, at the base of your reading, you have the Death card. And it's position number 5, so it speaks of how you see these people that are around you. Again, it could be, like I said earlier, it could be your significant other or specific people that you are at this point in time having strong connections with. And yeah, how you feel and how you see them. And you're getting the Death card. Now, the Death card signifies the ending of a phase in your life, Sagittarius. Consequently, new beginnings initiate your life, right? This indicates a time to let go of the past. Again, another let go card, just like with the 2 of Wands. And it's also denoting the ending of a job or a relationship, because perhaps the situation has run its course. The thing is that from these endings, all the necessary learning has integrated inside of you. And that is why now is the time to move on and seek out new areas of experience in the game of life with this Death card. Now, this card does not necessarily indicate a physical death, obviously. but its influence does pave the way for a fresh beginning in your life. It reminds you that letting go of attachments, even though they can be very painful, will ultimately be rewarding to you. So this card is encouraging you, Sagittarius, to push for change, leaving behind all of the factors that have held you back, cutting connections that are no longer helpful to you or supportive. In order to accomplish this, you need to identify and recognize any fears. Yeah, any fears, Sagittarius. Any fears that you have of change which hinder you from moving forward. Yeah. Very important message. It's encouraging you. With this card, you're being encouraged to push for change, leaving behind all of the factors that have held you back, cutting connections that are no longer helpful to you or are no longer supportive. And in order to accomplish this, you need to identify and recognize any fears of change hindering you from moving forward, okay? So with the Death card, it's telling you that this is the time for cleansing. And this cleansing will allow you to experience a transformation in your circumstances. Now, it is in position for how you see other people. Okay, so maybe there's some connections that need to be, let go. And this card is asking you to reflect on the question that asks you, what needs to be released from your life? That is what it's asking you. What needs to be released from your life, Sagittarius? Okay, so that is your reading for the month of April 2017, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for visiting my channel, Lucy de Antigua Tarot. I am Lucy, and it's a pleasure for me to do this reading for you guys. I hope the messages that are in the cards help you, inspire you. I wish you guys a really nice month of April, and I will see you in May. Okay, bye-bye.